Hello, welcome to Cooking with the Wooden Spoon. Today on Cooking with the Wooden Spoon, we're not cooking, we're just chatting. So in my 25 plus year career that I had before I moved to Wisconsin, I was asked my advice a lot. So I have been in the advice giving business for many years. I thought it would be fun for me to give you some advice on things that I've learned for kitchen necessities. So they say that you learn in one of two ways, from wisdom or experience. Today, you get wisdom from my experience, so it should end up working out really well. So I asked my kids who are just setting up a kitchen for the first time what they think the top 10 tools are. I sent them my list and they tweaked my list and gave me advice, so you get not just my advice, but you get theirs as well. So in agreement with everybody is number one, a good knife. I suggest a bigger knife like this rather than a paring knife if you were only going to buy one. Certainly if you can do both, do both. You can cut anything with this size knife, but you can't cut everything with a paring knife. So that's my first tool. Second, a large prep bowl. There will be many times that you go to make something and you just need a big bowl. So that's number two. Number three is a nice cutting board. Definitely don't cut on your counters. I'm sure that your mom and dad have said many times, cut on the cutting board, not on the counter. So if you have a nice cutting board, you're not tempted to cut on the counter. Next is a rubber spatula. I actually have 5 of this exact same rubber spatula. I got this at IKEA. I'm sure it was $1 or something like that. Very inexpensive, but you'll use this all the time. Next, a Pyrex measuring cup. I had wire whisk on my top 10, and then Seth said, I think I would replace the wire whisk with the Pyrex measuring cup, because I wrote it down so that I would correctly quote him. He said, you can whisk with a fork, but you can't measure with your eyeballs. He's right. So that one made the list. Next, meat thermometer. This is such a handy tool. I use this almost every day. I like the confidence of knowing that my meat was cooked accurately and that my food is safe. So definitely meat thermometer, good idea. Next is a can opener. You don't have to have an electric can opener. I didn't have an electric can opener until maybe a year and a half ago when I hurt my hand and I couldn't do the crank one anymore. So I bought an electric one, but certainly when you're starting out, and always, you can use the non-electric one as well. Next is a colander. I use this obviously for draining pasta. I use it for rinsing vegetables. I use it for transporting things from the garden to the house. It is so useful. So next is a microplane. If you don't know what a microplane is, it's basically just a grater. Microplanes come in different sizes. I have 2 different sizes of microplanes. My preference is to use, and you can tell the handle is much more worn out in this one than this, but my preference is to use the microplane with the larger grates as opposed to the smaller grates. So with this, you can grate cheese, well, certainly with this as well, but with a microplane, you can grate cheese, you can zest, you can shave chocolate if you're doing something fancy and you need shaved chocolate. So I think this is pretty important. Finally, we chose the name wooden spoon for a reason. We use the wooden spoon for savory dishes that I like to make. We use it for sweet dishes that Matt likes to make, but we use it all the time. The wooden spoon really is a must-have for your kitchen. So there you have it. That's my top 10 from my many years of cooking. If you have a suggestion for another one that you would switch out, feel free to let me know. But if you're starting your kitchen and you're really curious, what do I really need? Nitty gritty, what should I spend my money on? I really think that this is what you should spend your money on. I will put the list in the description so you can just quickly check and see if you have these. But just wanted to say good luck, and I hope you get this nice top 10 array of tools as well.